So Ubisoft have announced a remake for Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, and I'm not entirely sure what to make of it. On the one hand, it's a remake of a much beloved game, which was released back in 2003, which was 17 years ago, but on the other hand, the aesthetics aren't exactly what you'd expect for 2020, and by that I mean, what on earth is going on with this man's face? The problem is, the game doesn't come out until 2021 and already looks dated. I can understand and appreciate that they are going for an art style, and the game hardly needs to look hyper-realistic. However, I think there are some aspects that could just certainly be better. Of which I'd prioritise the faces. The environments look fine, obviously it's going for an art style like I said, so that's all well and good, but these faces, they could do with some work. Of course it's a remake, so it's more or less built from the ground up, so theoretically it will be vastly different from Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time from 2003, with hopefully some more modern gameplay and mechanics, and by the looks of it this game isn't lacking that, but the one place where this seems to falter the most is those visuals, which don't seem particularly modern. I think if they just improved the character faces, it would look miles better. For example, the facial hair could do with some sorting out because it's just like a patch of brown on the man's face. Beyond some little issues with the visuals, I think this Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake looks pretty damn cool. The trailer showed off a few environments and they look great, and the release date of January 2021 gives us something to look forward to next year. But we stumble upon another issue, I think. If you pre-order the game, you get the original weapons set, a classic filter, and the original Prince outfit. So I guess if you don't pre-order the game, you don't realise the nostalgia fully. I'd imagine you'll be able to buy it after the fact as a DLC pack, and if so, I'd love to know what Ubisoft has done to bastardise this beloved game. It's just not very confidence-inspiring to see that you have to pre-order the game in order to get some cool nostalgia features, as these feel like things that you want to put in a remake as standard to up its quality, such as the classic filter and the original Prince outfit. And of course the weapon set won't be too noticeable, but that too, I guess. The game is only going to be $40 on release, so the game isn't AAA price, so it's probably wise to remember that the game is probably not AAA to begin with. And also on the visuals front, I'm not sure if that's just compression in the trailer because it's uploaded to YouTube. There are a lot of screenshots of the game that make it look pretty damn cool. I mean, obviously the main issue being the face problem is still present, but the visuals in this appear to be nicer again than the visuals in the trailer. I'm always careful when it comes to judging a game based on the screenshots that have been posted as promotional material, because more often than not those screenshots make the game look nicer and crisper than it winds up being. But of course comparing a still image to gameplay footage is always going to look vastly different. Anyway, ultimately my stance on the Sands of Time remake is it's really cool that it's happening, but there are just a few little things that could do with a little bit of ironing out. Based on a trailer and some screenshots, I hardly know the ins and outs of the game. I'm sure it will play incredibly, because in the end of the day it has to be somewhat smooth because it's Prince of Persia. And I also appreciate the retention of an art style, and it does look miles better visually than the 2003 version of the game, but I suppose the faces are letting it down a little. And then you have the certain nostalgia features that appear to be locked as a pre-order bonus. No doubt you'll be able to get it after launch as DLC, along with potentially all other sorts of gear packs and stuff that you have to pay money to get. I'm sure I'll play this game because I think Prince of Persia is a class time, and there is some cool stuff you'll be able to do in the game, such as unlock the 1989 Prince of Persia game along your adventure and then access it from the menu whenever you want. And as far as features go, that one is really cool. And so while I have some concerns for certain things, I'm also quite certain it'll be a fun trip down memory lane at the very least. And it also shows that maybe Ubisoft intend to revive the franchise, which hasn't seen a game in years. And on that one I say fingers crossed. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here because I've said what I need to say. I don't really know what to think about the Prince of Persia remake. But anyway, let me know what you think down in the comment section. Do you think this game is going to rock, or do you think it's going to suck? Or do you reckon it's a bit more grey than that? Of course, the comment section is open to you. All I ask is that you be respectful of one another. Who am I kidding? That never works. Regardless, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. That would be fantastic. And with any luck, I will be seeing you all very soon with another video at some point. But until next time, goodbye.